Hey, how's it going? Checking in with my daily update. Had a message this morning from one of the bureaus that I'm currently listed with, and it's in fact I mentioned it on these check-ins a little while ago. It's the most recent one, The Closer it's called, and it's the much smaller relationship building bureau. And it wasn't hey George, we got you a gig. It was a bit more about. He's got a kind of what he's calling an inner circle of speakers. I think there's 9 or 10 of us, or there were 9 or 10, and he was reaching out to me to see if I wanted to take the last spot. So I'm taking that as being a good sign. Like I said, nothing's come through yet from any of the bureaus that's actually got across the line. So I'm not holding my breath for anything, but it does feel like a step in the right direction. And I think it bodes well for the final quarter of the year, which is really, I feel like I'd be surprised if I didn't get something from one of the bureaus that I'm in this final 3 or 4 months. But at the same time, I'm not holding my breath, and I'm not counting on it. It's certainly not the entirety of my strategy. But it was still, I felt very kind of honoured to be asked to join the inner circle, especially as a lot of the other speakers who are in the inner circle would be what I regard as very experienced, high-end speakers. So we'll see where that one goes. But that's there have been a couple of other things that I've done today with regards moving myself towards the speaking goals. And I always think when I'm doing these check-ins, there's things that happen, like getting that message this morning, and that happened as a result of things that I've done in the background in the past. So there's things that happen, and then there's things that I do, and it's often the things that I do that just feel like I'm pushing water uphill and I'm not getting anywhere. But it's the consistency that I spoke about the other day, that you do enough of those things and eventually something comes through from it. So just got to keep my head down and keep moving forwards with it. I've got another week to go, and then I'm on holiday for a week. So obviously nothing will be happening then. Although I will continue to do my check-ins as I always have done for the last 4 years. But when I come back in September, in fact, that was one of the things that came in today, another 2 sessions for Gen Healthy Minds in the early part of September. So I've got 15 speaking engagements now in September, which is going to be a very busy month. Most of them are pre-prepped, things I've done and delivered in the past, but a couple of them are going to be new bits of content. So I've got my work cut out to make sure that I'm up to speed with everything, which is why I've been spending so much time focusing on the Portugal engagement resilience session, because it certainly is going to take a little bit more work, and I would have been in a bit of a pickle, I think, if I was just thinking about starting to get stuck into that preparation now. So I feel like I'm just about on top of it, but I've got to be a little bit careful with making sure I'm planning and organising my time effectively. But there's my update for the day. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and check back in again tomorrow for yet another daily update. Bye for now.